Hi guys, it's me, Skylar Capri, and today we're reviewing Be Enchanted, which was brought back out for the Bath & Body Works Summer Semi-Annual Sale for 2025. I was so excited to see this one as this was one of my original 4 I owned. When I was growing up around 12 or 13, I had Be Enchanted, Velvet Sugar, Pure Paradise, the original Amber Blush, and to have 2 of those fragrances come back out this year was just so special for me. That being said, if you're returning to my channel, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. We do all things Bath & Body Works, especially the body care. And this week on my channel is SAS week. So there will be at least 1 or 2 uploads every night reviewing the fragrances, ranking them, doing hauls, you name it, you can find it on my channel. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get right on into the review. All right, you guys, so like all reviews on my channel, this is going to be a completely comprehensive review. So we're going to do things like packaging, prices, the scent notes, where I would wear this, seasonality, anything you'd like to know about Be Enchanted, you're going to find it out right now. Starting off with the product types that I picked this one up in, I picked it up in the body wash as well as the body lotion. I did not pick it up in the fine fragrance mist because quite honestly, it just wasn't strong enough for me. It was one of those where I sprayed it, walked around the store, and then it really kind of dissipated into nothing. So it wasn't as strong and it wasn't nearly as good as Velvet Sugar. That's the one I ended up picking a fine fragrance mist up in. So I skipped out on the fine fragrance mist. And then as far as the body cream goes, I've just found myself becoming more of a lotion girly. The body creams are just too heavy and my skin's not that dry. So they really do end up kind of sitting on top of the skin and going a bit greasy on me. The body lotions, however, are super light and work great with my skin. So I've kind of been more of a body lotion gal as of late. That being said, we're going to go right on into the packaging, starting off with the body wash. I love this. It's very similar to the original Be Enchanted, although not identical. I love how the cap is like this purple, slightly luminous. All of the other caps are matte, I believe, so I think that's a nice kind of enchanted touch. And then the actual shower gel is like a kind of purple lilac color as well, very similar to the cap. I love the label on this, the blues, the pinks, the purples, and the silver. It is truly an enchanted vibe. It's super girly, and this is just so nostalgic for me as it's very similar to the original packaging. So 10 out of 10 on the body wash. As far as the body lotion, a lot of the Bring Back collection, all of the products don't have identical packaging. I know when you see things like Vanilla Romance, or I think Perfect in Pink was very similar, they're all kind of the exact same like sticker and label, like Warm Vanilla Sugar has the exact same label, 1,000 Wishes has the exact same label. This for the Bring Backs, they actually did something a little different between product types. So as you can see, still very cohesive and very similar, but not identical. Getting on into the lotion has that same purple lilac cap. It has Be Enchanted written in navy, and this one is much more a focus on the pink and purple flowers at the bottom. And then the rest of the sticker is clear, so you can actually see the lotion completely through the top of the sticker, which I think looks nice. I also really love the silver at the bottom, and you guys know I'm a sucker for any purple, pink, blue, silver packaging, and this is some purple, pink, and blue silver packaging. So I was thrilled. Packaging, I'm giving this one a 10 out of 10. Not only do I think it's super fitting for now, I think a lot of people will find this super fun and girly. Also back then it was the exact same, so it's very nostalgic for a lot of people. I know I'm definitely one of the people taking part in that. So that wraps up the packaging and the product types I picked up. Now we're going to get into the scent notes, where I would wear it, seasonality, and pricing. All right, you guys, so diving on into the scent notes. This one has fragrance notes of iced pomegranate, sugared petals, chilled passion fruit, whipped vanilla, and light musk. There are a lot of fragrance notes in a lot of Bath & Body Works older products. I think now we get anywhere from 3 to 4 scent notes, and all of their old ones have like 5 or 6. You used to also get like a sentence story with like how it made you feel, which I always thought was really fun. But let's dive into this one line by line. Give her a quick smell first. This one's really good. I would say this is the most wearable out of everything that they brought back. It's also the lightest in my opinion. Me personally, cucumber melon gets potent on my skin, so I always kind of categorize that one as a more potent, stronger scent. I know for some people it's super light, it's super watery. For me, that's not the case. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that Be Enchanted, in my opinion, is the most light and kind of airy fragrance out of the ones that they have brought back. So out of the like chocolate amber, velvet sugar, Bali mango, dream bright, forever red vanilla rum, like that group, I would say that this is the lightest and the most wearable. As far as seasonality goes, this is something very similar to Velvet Sugar or 1,000 Wishes or Champagne Toast. You can wear it all year round. I don't think this was really attached to a certain season, which is a product that I really like to pick up because I want to wear it whenever. I really don't like products that are super confined to one season. I know technically nothing's confined to one season, but for me, I'm only going to wear certain products in certain months, and this is something I would wear year round. So diving on into the scent notes, up first we have Iced Pomegranate. You definitely do get a pomegranate note in this, although I would say it is more of like a pomegranate juice. And unlike the Dark Kiss, which I believe has pomegranate, and Forever Red I know has pomegranate in it, it's not a dark pomegranate. It's not something that's super weighed down, almost like a wine pomegranate. It's more of like a light, juicy, fruity pomegranate. And that's what I feel like makes this one still mature, but more wearable and less like heavy and punchy as Forever Red. Up next, we have Sugared Petals. This is not a floral to me, although the sugared petals have a nice floral component. The sugared part though, this is a sugary scent. It's very sweet, it's very airy. Honestly, I would feel like this is what I want Cotton Candy Clouds to be. I would say this is more Cotton Candy Clouds than Cotton Candy Clouds is. In recent years, Cotton Candy Clouds has been hitting so strong on that musky note that it completely weighs down the fragrance. This is what I wish Cotton Candy Clouds was. So if you own that one, you might be able to relate in the way that it's really musky. It's almost like this vanilla berry as opposed to cotton candy. This to me, borderline gives a very light and airy cotton candy, but more of a sophisticated cotton candy. Up next, we have Chilled Passion Fruit. There's a light brightness in this. It's not super citrusy, so I feel like that exactly is the passion fruit. It's not like a lemon lime. But there's definitely something in this that gives it a tiny bit of zing, like 1% of zing, and I feel like it's the passion fruit. Really balances the fragrance, gives it something a bit acidic so that it's not super heavy. And then lastly, we have the Whipped Vanilla and Light Musk. This is definitely a vanilla base fragrance. You can smell it. It's not super strong vanilla. Definitely a background note. It's like a fruity, sweet, airy vanilla, definitely leaning on the cotton candy side of things. As far as the products that I would compare it to, as I just said, I think this is a very mature, kind of just better version of Cotton Candy Clouds. Cotton Candy Clouds to me is way too heavy, so I feel like if you like the idea of Cotton Candy Clouds, but not so much the execution, or maybe it goes weird with your skin chemistry, highly recommend checking out Be Enchanted. Now, the reason I'm going to be rating this one a 9 out of 10 is because I like it a lot. It's super nostalgic for me, but as far as my personal fragrance preferences in terms of like strength and punchiness and long-term wear, this is just not going to be something that lasts a very long time. I did spray it in the store. I walked out. I kind of wore it throughout the day. I did Forever Red on this, not Forever Red. Why do I keep saying that? I did Velvet Sugar on this arm and Be Enchanted on this arm. The Velvet Sugar way outlasted this one. It's a lighter scent. If you smell Velvet Sugar in this one, Velvet Sugar like knocks it out of the park in terms of strength. This one is super light and airy. Not to say that that's a bad thing. If you would like a light, airy scent, this might be perfect for you. This might be the scent that you're looking for, and that is awesome. But for me personally, I just like something with a little bit more oomph, if you know what I mean. So super excited and happy to pick this one up. We're gonna go ahead and get into pricing, and then we'll wrap this video up. All right, you guys, so getting on into the pricing, I was able to purchase both of these items for $4.99. I did purchase these the first day of the sale, which was June 16th. The time that this video is going up, it is going to be June 17th, day 2 of the sale. And at least at the time I'm filming this, the price is still $4.99. Now, if you're familiar with Bath & Body Works semi-annual sales, some days products will be 50% off, then they'll be 75% off the next day, or vice versa. So definitely, if you're interested in Be Enchanted or any of that re-release kind of throwbacks collection, they are all priced at $4.99 right now. I suggest you stock up. Another thing with that being said is that Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale is a huge stock up period of time for a lot of people. So things were quite honestly flying off the shelves in my store. I mean, I saw people with just arms full of buckets filled to the brim with products. So this is a time where a lot of people do stock up. So if you were thinking of trying Be Enchanted or Chocolate Amber or Velvet Sugar, I would probably get in stores and buy now. And I'm not someone to say, go out and buy everything. You need to buy 500. Don't do that. If you don't like it, don't buy it. But if you do like it, or you like it a lot and you want, a backup or two, Be Enchanted, I have a feeling, is going to sell out really quickly. As far as my stores go, I had to go to 2 stores to be able to get the lotion and the body wash. One store was completely sold out of everything, and then this was the last set at the other store that I went to. This seems to be a really popular product in the lotion and the body wash. They had a bunch of creams and a bunch of fine fragrance mist, but as somebody who likes to buy sets of things, like I don't just want a random shower gel or a random lotion, it was a bit difficult to find, and I did feel like I got lucky. So something to keep in mind. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it helpful. Let me know your thoughts on Be Enchanted and what all you are planning to pick up during the sale, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.